So why do you give so much of your time?
Well, I think because you can. We have an obligation. If you have been lucky as we have, I consider myself, lucky in my marriage, lucky in my health so far, lucky in my career. So I think you have a natural obligation to give back to society and to make it a better place to the degree you can.
I never think of it as, sort of people say, why do you volunteer your time? I don't think about that. I don't even actually think of it as what I do. I think of it as what I believe. So it becomes, a common cause, and it's something you're passionate about, and then the people who are working on it, you have this common goal and you want it to succeed. And it just becomes so big that you can't stop doing it.
In collaborating for this award, I think it's evident that both Andy and Valerie have done so much for so many causes in this country.
I totally agree with you because, at CAMH, Valerie and Andy have been extraordinary volunteers for all of us. The two of them throw themselves heart and soul into the sea change that they are trying to be part of for mental illness in Canada.
A long time ago, Valerie and Andy identified a need, and that need was to provide support for research into HIV and AIDS, which was a scourge back then. And they have been relentlessly focused on that objective for almost 25 years now. So I can't imagine what CanFAR would have been like without the Pringles, and what this cause in this country would have been like without their involvement.
I used to be terrified of fundraising. I mean, when I started, I was pretty typical. I was like, I don't want to bother people, don't want to ask. And I mean, you helped me with that. You were the one who would say, you're not asking for yourself. It's something you believe in and probably support, and you just go and tell people about it with some enthusiasm, not a problem, and then, they say yes or no.
As you know, Val is a graduate of Ryerson and has been incredibly involved with the university, both as a student and then later as a graduate. She's done many, many volunteer roles for us in that regard. She and Andy are both wonderful, wonderful supporters of Ryerson. We're truly thankful for everything they've done for us.
The Trans-Canada Trail would not be where it is today. I think that's due in large part to the 15 years that Valerie has been with the organization. Valerie and Andy only support great projects. They're fearless, they're shameless, they're relentless, I think, in their ability to reach out to all of their friends and actually not contradict any of the other relationships that we all have with these particular donors. We all share some of the similar donors. So we probably should say congratulations to them, right?
I think we should. Let's say congratulations,
Mr. and Mrs. Fun.
Obviously, we're hugely honored to be recognized in this way. We know a number of the previous recipients and admire them tremendously, have worked with them.
And they're role models too for us.
Yeah, very much so. And the 5 organizations that got together and put our names forward are all organizations that we work closely with and feel very strongly about.
Yeah, CanFAR and CAMH, and Ryerson and Shaw Festival and Trans-Canada Trail. Greatest project ever. But they're all great projects, and we're very honored.